Hi Taurus, I'm Anisha. You can write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. You can also visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com, and this is your monthly forecast for October 2014. Taurians, we begin this month with a Mercury retrograde that is happening almost the entire of October. We then have a total lunar eclipse which conjuncts Uranus, and this happens around the 8th of October, and we wrap up the month with Venus entering Scorpio. We begin this month with a Mercury retrograde. Now, as we all know the drill, during a Mercury retrograde, it's never wise to buy big ticket items, be it your washing machines, your household products, or even if it's anything to do with technology. It's normally found out during a retrograde transit that products that you may have bought could be a technical glitch, or you may find a better price or a better product, or say maybe a better version of it right after the retrograde is over. So it's normally avoidable not to buy anything expensive during these 3 weeks. It's also advised that be extremely careful as far as all your communication is concerned, be it written, spoken, emails, SMSs, conferences. Be very careful that you are articulate, that you are clear. The easiest way to go about this is to keep your communication absolutely simple. Keep it short, keep it brief, so that there are lesser chances of misunderstandings happening, be it at your personal space or be it at your workspace. Travel also is something which is ruled by Mercury. So for those of you who are traveling in October, ensure that your travel tickets are there in place. Your cars and your bikes are well serviced. You are carrying all the papers with you. Also, it's found during this time that there are a lot of breakdowns, not just as far as your vehicles are concerned, but even remember to take a data backup with your laptop computers, and even for your phones. There are a lot of technical glitches again that happen with all the electronic items that we have at home. Now, Mercury, during a Mercury retrograde, which normally happens 3 or maybe 4 times in a year, it's found that during this slowing down, technically, of course, there is no slowdown per se. The planets do not come back onto their orbits, and they do not slow down. So technically, there is really nothing slowing down per se, but it's merely our illusion from the Earth, from the stationary retrograde cycle. When we view it from Earth, it seems that the illusion gets created as though the planet is moving back on its orbit. The Earth, of course, is moving at its own speed. It's orbiting around the Sun at its own speed, different from that of the various planets. So there's just a sense of slowing down of a particular planet. And Mercury also rules the lower mind, which covers our environment, of how it is that we perceive information and how it is we further relate the information to others. So everything around you tends to get affected more over there, on what it is that you're hearing, what it is that someone is saying, and then further what it is that you're relaying. So be careful about especially if they are important mails, SMSs to be sent. Be just little cautious over there. Even as far as new contracts are concerned, it's not really the best of time to be signing new contracts or to be starting absolutely something new. However, if you have been carrying on, if it's a project that you have been carrying on since the last month, since say August, September, you've been working on something, and it's the time now you are sort of negotiating, or you're just closing the contract, then it is fine. But or you began the work on it, and it's the work is carrying on, it's something different. But try not to start something new, because they're just unnecessary delays that happen, nothing drastic really. Also, for those of you who do pick up jobs during this time, they do not last for the longest of times, because they can be some information during a Mercury retrograde which you may not be aware about. It is not revealed during a retrograde, because it's a complete slowdown. So this is a time during a retrograde that normally we advise. It's a time to revise, review, and research the work that you have done previously. So For you, this is the Mercury retrograde is highlighting on a part of your chart that has to do with your day-to-day chores. It has to do with your health, and it also has to do with your work. So ensure that the next 3 weeks, though, for sure, there could be, say, a slowdown of your schedule, and your routine could become a bit chaotic, and you will be requiring all your effort to maintain your regular routine itself. But this is the opportunity that you have right now to iron out any wrinkles that you may have been bothering, but they still have got unattended. Like I said, this is a time to be rewinding. It's a time to be revising, re-looking at things that have may have got left in a haste. So this is a time to be doing it, and you may be wise to be leaving, putting major decisions that need to get taken for post 3 weeks. It would be wise if you were to do that. And there is I think also listen to your inner voice at this point of time. And for those of you who are feeling really, really creative at this point of time and feeling quite inspirational, or have been feeling inspiration, you could be reaching, there could be reconclusions that you could be reaching at this point of time. So you could be sort of going back on your decision, and you could be redeciding on the particular thing. So listen to your inner voice, hear what it is saying here. Make sure that you heard it right, and then get back into it. Then have the lunar eclipse that is conjuncting Uranus, and this is happening on the 8th of October, and this is highlighting a part of your chart that has to do behind the scenes. And since Uranus has a bad reputation of disrupting everything, and it's a planet which causes chaos, is unpredictable, but the Uranian energy also brings about a lot of courage with it. So things that you have been trying to change for the longest of time, Taurians, and for this it's aspecting a part of your chart that has to do with spirituality. It's a time of rest, it's a time of giving, it's also a time of drawing balance between your work and your personal life. So besides drawing a balance between your personal and your professional life, this is also a time of retreat for a lot of you. You would be, and if you have been feeling very stressed, and if you've been operating out of the stress zone, you've been snapping a lot at people, and you've generally been very, very short of time and being very short on patience as well, try and get away and do a short retreat. If you can get away for a week, and for those of you who just can't, try and get away for a long week and try and do a Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and just go to a nice yoga retreat. Try Vipassana, try and do Tai Chi, try and do something that balances your inner and your outside world. It's extremely important for you. Also with this conjunct, there could be certain secrets in your life that could sort of come up in the surface as of now, and you may need the courage to deal with them right now. It could be something that you have sort of just kept away. It's an old skeleton in the cupboard. It's just been lying somewhere and you've not been wanting to deal with it. But this is a time where it could surface, and you will be able, or you will rather have the courage to be able to deal with it. Towards the end of the month, we have the beautiful Venus entering the intense Scorpio. And this, though Venus is of course known as the planet of love, beauty and sex, and Scorpio is all about intimacy, sexuality and intensity. Besides it, Scorpio is also a planet of great sensitivity and spirituality, and for you this aspect is happening in a part of your chart that has to do with personal relationships and partnerships. And for you Taurians, for a lot of you, you live for relationships, and it's hard for you to be alone. You constantly seek partnerships, and harmony is of extreme importance to you. So this month, during this time, that is from the 24th of October, you are going to try and make peace with a lover or with a business partner as well, with whom you're in a, it's been a long partnership as well, your business partner. You're a peacemaker, sometimes going to great lengths to achieve a balanced, harmonious relationships. However, try not to bend too much to maintain the peace. And Taurans, try not to swing to extremes. Try not to be this wall that someone can't access, and then on the other side be this really this person who's constantly sacrificing and feeling very sorry for himself or herself and saying, oh, I'm the only one who has to sit and sacrifice in my life. So try not to swing to extremes. Yes, love is extremely important to you. Yes, you cannot you do not like being alone, you love harmony in relationships, but you are asked upon being to maintain a balance as far as your relationships are concerned, and you need to be I think for a lot of you, you need an unusual amount to be able to exchange ideas, and you need a partner with whom who intellectually stimulates you, so they can, you may find yourself completely lost if you don't have somebody in your life, and this could get highlighted. You may feel this more so during this towards the end of the month, and some of you may quickly enter into partnerships, perhaps rather too quickly, and then you may not find yourself either prepared or equipped to be handling the responsibilities of the relationship that a long-term or a committed relationship demands. So be careful, Taurians. Don't let your need or your the fear of loneliness, of being alone, making you want to jump into relationships or making you want to be with people or with partners just because it takes away the temporary loneliness, and then you realize that you cannot keep up with the long-term commitment, or I would say the nurturance that really a committed relationship, or the patience that it requires. This could also be take care this month of your lower body, as far as your lower back is concerned and your hips are concerned. They could be little sensitive towards this time, so ensure that there is no injury. And for those of you who are really heavy into sports or exercising, or even for those of you who are suffering from maybe too much of weight or diabetes, be a little careful that you are exercising and you're doing your walks. I would just like to end the note, Taurians, a little bit on the total lunar eclipse, which is conjuncting Uranus. Now, this entire the key month for you also is about personal freedom. In fact, it is there for all the zodiac signs. It's extremely important that you ask yourself what it is that is important to you, what it is that drives you, what it is that you will sacrifice to pursue your passion. And this is all about personal freedom. So literally and this is happening on an perfect axis of Aries and Libra, the conjunct that is happening. So it is going to be asking all the zodiacs, the aspect is going to be asking all the zodiacs that what it is that is important to you, and how it is and where it is that you peg personal freedom. So I wouldn't say a lot of introspection, but I would say that once you're aware about yourself and what it is that you wanted in life, it just makes it simpler to reach the goal. Where it is, where it is rather the goal lies, in which direction, then it's up to you to choose as to which direction or which route you should take. So a great month, Taurians. I look forward to speaking with you again in November.